By the end of this video, you'll have a domain name picked out for your site. Let's get started. The very first thing you need to build your website is a domain name. Just like your home has an address, your website has an address, which we refer to as a domain. Some example domain names are google.com, facebook.com, and wikipedia.org. Just like these examples, your domain name should be the same as your brand name, followed by .com. Before you purchase the domain, you need to check if it's still available to register it. There are lots of free tools you can use to check availability, but I prefer to use Namecheap. Visit Namecheap.com and you'll see this search bar in the middle of the page. Enter your domain name including .com and press the Enter key or this button to check the availability. If the domain is available, you'll see a check mark next to it and an Add to Cart button. Unfortunately, good domains are hard to come by these days, and you'll most likely find out that your domain name isn't available. If that's the case for you, here's a tip you can use. The best way to find an available domain name that is still on brand is to add a short word before or after it. For instance, if you make an app called Good Music and goodmusic.com isn't available, then you can check for getgoodmusic.com, trygoodmusic.com, or goodmusicapp.com. If you're starting a fashion line called Fine Denim, then you could check for finedenimstore.com or shopfinedenim.com. Regardless of what industry you're in, there will be a variety of these short terms that you can add before or after your domain name. Write down all of these variations, adding each potential name onto a new line. Then visit Namecheap again, this time clicking on the Beast Mode link, and this will let you do a bulk domain search so you can check all of your domain names at once. Copy and paste your domain names into the field here, and then click the Generate button at the bottom to check the availability. You'll probably have a few options available, so now it's simply a matter of selecting the one that you like the most. If you're still having trouble, I have a more detailed 4-step plan in the domain search guide that comes included in the WordPress Beginners Bundle, and there's a download link for that below. When choosing your domain name, it's best to stick to a .com domain extension and avoid using .org or .net. Visitors are always a little suspicious and judgmental when they arrive at a non.com address. For example, you're better off with trygoodmusic.com than goodmusic.net. Right now though, what really matters is that you pick out a name you like because you can't move any further with your site until you've chosen a domain name. But don't buy it just yet, because in the next video, I'll show you how you can get your domain name for free, and if you get the domain this way, you can also skip the most challenging technical step of creating a website. I'll see you in the next video.